Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome to another Magic Arena Explorer video. So today we are playing a little bit of Archfiend of the Dross combo. So this is a spicy new combo deck that's been seeing a bit of play in the Explainer. I've just shorthanded Explorer and Pioneer into Explainer, so I'm gonna stick with that. In the Explainer format, which is combining Archfiend of the Dross, which is a 6/6 flying for 4, which comes into the battlefield with 4 oil counters on it. At the beginning of your upkeep, remove an oil counter from it. Then, if it has no oil counters on it, you lose the game. And whenever a creature an opponent control dies, its controller loses 2 life. So the key bit of information there is the lose the game clause. And then we have Metamorphic Alteration, which is 1 and a blue enchantment aura. It says when it enters the battlefield, choose a creature. Enchanted creature is a copy of the chosen creature. So you essentially have an Archfiend of the Dross on the battlefield. You target one of your opponent's creatures with a metamorphic alteration. It becomes Archfiend of the Dross. Doesn't have any oil counters on it because it hasn't entered the battlefield. Past the turn, they lose the game on their upkeep. That is essentially how the combo works. Simple enough. And then around it is a Grixis shell, so you'll recognise a lot of these good cards from black, blue, and red. So we've got the full 8 copies of the 1 mana black spell. So we've got 4 Fatal Push as early interaction, and then 4 Thought Seizers hand disruption, 4 Consider for 1 blue, which is the classic 1 blue cantrip. And then at the 2-drop slot, we're running 4 Blood Tithe Harvesters, 2 Ledger Shredders, and 2 Go for the Throat as well as kind of good creatures which generate value and a removal spell, 3 Bone Crusher Giant, 4 Fable of the Mirror Breaker, and 2 Memory Deluge. So I'm not going to go through those cards particularly. We've seen them all many times before. You know, they're just generic mid-range good cards, which is a lot of what you see in this format. And then we're running a lot of dual lands, so the mana base is a little complex because it's a 3-color deck that does really require all 3 colors to be available. So we've got basic lands, 1 of each basic land as we need it, but also a lot of quick lands, fast lands, shock lands, and some of the slower lands as well, and some pathways. So yes, you can study the mana base at your leisure. And then in the sideboard, we've got 2 copies of Duress for additional hand disruption, Rending Volley to deal with white and blue creatures, another Go for the Throat, and then Extinction Event as our Wrath effects. We've got 3 Wreck and a Bankbuster, which we can bring in as kind of card advantage and kind of grinding out those longer mid-range mirrors and that kind of thing. Counter spells with Disdainful Stroke, Make Disappear, and Negate. And then we're also running 1 copy of Saheeli, Sublime Artificer, which can not only create us some servo tokens, but also turn our creatures into copies of other creatures. So if we need to do a quick attack with a couple of 6/6 flyers in the air, we can turn an artifact into another Archfiend of the Dross and just try and close out the game quickly because, you know, we won't always have all of the bits of the combo. We might have an Archfiend without the alteration. The opponent might not have any creatures, so we do need alternative ways of winning. And a 6/6 flyer is not a bad way of doing it, obviously mindful of the fact that you do have to kill them as quickly as possible. So that's the deck. As I say, it's kind of a Grixis mid-range shell with this kind of fun combination. I think it'll, depending on how much people are aware of this now, I think it'll kind of surprise a few people, at least in game 1, because it looks like Grixis mid-range until you drop the Archfiend of the Dross. And even then, it's hard for them to tell, I think, what you're doing, because this is a not particularly well-known rare enchant creature from M19 that didn't really see any play, hasn't really seen any play up until now. So yeah, I think we'll catch a few people unawares. And yeah, that is the deck. So let's go on to the ladder and see how we go on. Okay, we're on the draw in our first game. Yeah, this is decent enough. We've got all of our colours. Early interaction. Don't have either bits of our combo, but we can draw into them. Okay, there's the first bit. So let's play a blue land and consider at the end of turn. Looks like Greasefang or something similar to me. It's an Abzan deck, certainly. Yep, we'll keep another land. Oh, shock in Blood Crypt. Hold up our interaction spells. Okay, well, I'll stop them while I think of something to do. And I think we will just pass the turn. I'm not really in the mood for tapping out. Yeah, interesting. Greasefang doesn't normally run triomes, just because it kind of needs all of its lands to be untapped. So it might not be that. Okay, it is, yep. Well, let's just kill that now. Let's pop Bone Crusher into play. Play a Steam Vents. Okay, let's Fatal Push one of their cats. Let's offer them the trade with Bone Crusher Giant. Yep. And let's play Archfiend. 2-turn clock. No, they've got a Fatal Push. So let's pop them on a 1-turn clock. No vehicles. They're going to need to put one in the graveyard now. Can they do it? Nope. Okay. So let's put in Rending Volley. The other go for the throat. And I think Make Disappear as well. And let's take out a couple of Fatal Pushes. And a couple of Bone Crusher Giants as well. Yep, let's do it like that. So we didn't need our combo there, so we still have the option of doing it at a later date. This is a bad hand. Ooh, this is a better hand. So let's pop away. What are we popping away here? Let's pop away Blood Crypt. Pass the turn. Let's consider. Right, are they popping anything problematic in the bin? Nope, not at the moment. Divine Smite. Okay. I consider myself smitten. Let's kill that. Let's play a Fable of the Mirror Breaker. So we are 2 turns away from doing what we want. They do need a creature on the battlefield, though. Maybe I shouldn't have killed their Rafine's informant. Well, that seemed like a waste of time. Not gonna lie. Yep. Okay. Yeah. No, it does need to be black. Okay. Very good. That was very easy. No red land is a shame, but apart from that, this is quite a good hand. So let's kick off with a consider. I'm sure we played them before. Maybe there aren't that many people on the Explorer ranked at the moment. Well, you're all missing out if you're not. We don't have to play any alchemy cards. Okay, mono green. So let's go hunting for... Yeah, that'll do. Even better. So let's stomp their Lanoir elf. Oh no, okay, it's not quite mono green. So let's stomp another elf. Gruul vehicles, maybe? Or the card. What does this do? Put very good. No. So let's Bone Crusher Giant. Okay. Consider our options. Draw 2 cards. Nah, I'd rather they didn't, but there's nothing I could do about it, so... Play another Bone Crusher. Oh, how unreasonable. Okay, let's pass the turn and just hold up Memory Deluge and just try and assemble our combo, I think. We've got time. We've got a little bit of time, so... Sure thing. Yeah, yeah. I'll take the trade with that questing beast. Get it off the battlefield. So let's Memory Deluge. Um, hmm. Okay, let's take Fable and Pathway. Let's play Fable of the Mirror Breaker. Pop an Archfiend into play just because it can tangle with Lovestruck Beast. And then next turn we can potentially dig 7 cards. Okay, we know they don't have anything left, so... we're going to assemble this combo if it's the last thing I do. Okay, let's discard here and here. There we are. Okay, so let's play... oh, well, we don't really need to do anything else. Let's just pop that on there. Goodbye. What a tragedy. So let's pop in Go for the Throat as a good removal spell. I quite like Extinction Event here as well. On Odd, it feels quite good. We'll ditch a couple of Thoughtseize on the draw. And let's lose... let's just lose 3 Thoughtseizes, actually. None of their cards in their hand I'm that interested in. Can kill most of them when they're on the battlefield. I hope I haven't annoyed them too much with that, what I just did to them. Well, I mean, if they don't do anything for 4 turns, I mean, I've got to give it a go, haven't I? Yeah, that's not the it's not the best draw. Okay, I'm in for an aggro beginning. Okay, that's a pretty decent one. So let's play Bloodtide Harvester. That will at least slow them down for 5 seconds. Even if it's just using a Bone Crusher. Yep. Okay, so let's Stormcarve Coast. Let's discard one of our Archfiends. Oh, that's a annoying use of mana there. Never mind. Oh, how we chuckled. I'm slightly concerned they're not going to talk to me again. I did miss a land drop as well, actually. Oh no, they got it. Okay, that's not bad. So let's drop the Archfiend. See if they've got a decent answer. Oh, they do. They've got the Akroan War. Oh, you public menace. Fortunately, I'm going to kill you anyway, but also, how dare you? Oh, they're going to get me to one. They're going to get me to one life. One life, I tells you. What a fun combo. Must do that more often. Yes. So we've got Fable to help us find our other combo piece. Okay. Um. Right. We'll 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 go again. This is also a decent hand if we draw another land. Hmm. Land. Could be angels. It's angels. Okay, let's push. Let's discard Memory Deluge. Land. Thank you. Sure thing. Okay, no fourth land is annoying, but let's play Fable of the Mirror Breaker. Pass the turn. That's pretty rude. Pretty rude. Let's make some attacks. We will play Archfiend of the Dross. Oh, look at me. Why am I playing this weird 4-drop? Doesn't make any sense. That's why. Okay, Angels. Angels. So Rending Volley, I think, is obviously a good card. Another Go for the Throat. How good is Extinction Event? So it takes out a lot of their creatures are even converted mana cost. They've got a fair few odd ones as well. So let's put in one Extinction Event. Let's take out Ledger Shredder and one Thoughtseize and one Blood Tithe Harvester, I think. Yeah. Good thing about this matchup is it does not matter how much life they gain. If we get the combo off, they still lose. Yep, this is a decent enough hand. Fair enough. Let's Fatal Push that. Don't really care that much about them drawing cards. Let's offer the trade. Which they're going to take. Interesting. Yeah. Take that all day long. Okay, let's Rending Volley that while they still only draw one card. Don't think we need to play Archfiend yet. I'd rather wait, I think, just because they're likely to have a Skyclave or something similar. Sure thing. Gain 3. Yeah, Fable's fine. Lets us potentially draw into our combo piece. Yep. I quite like Extinction Event here, so let's discard Duplicate Fable. Actually, no, let's just discard Go for the Throat and keep the other Fable. Let's play it. Pass the turn. Sure thing. So we're probably good to... We could play Archfiend now and not worry too much, I think, but let's not. Okay, let's discard Steam Vents. Let's make a couple of treasure. Now let's play Extinction Event. Even. Play Blood Tithe. And we've got a couple of... Then we've got our potentially Blood Tithe and Fable combo. It's not amazing here, just because every time we do it, they draw 2 cards, but Bishop of Wings is fine. Okay, let's consider. Well, just get rid of that. Not thrilled, not thrilled. Let's pass the turn. Ugh. Well, that's not ideal. That'll do. Good game. Honey, I think we might have broken the format. Right, we'll do one more, but I think we've got proof of concept now. To caveat this, we have been fortunate that we've been playing mainly against decks that don't have a huge amount of interaction. So take what I'm saying with a mighty grain of salt. But also, let's just pretend we broke the format. Mono red. I want weakness. Mono red on the draw as well. Stomp, stomp. Don't think we need to hold up consider here. Let's just play the Shockland tapped while we can. Sure thing. They're not going hugely quickly, it has to be said. Okay, I think we're gonna have to kill Eidolon. And let's pop a Bone Crusher into play. It's fine. It's all fine. Everything's fine. Okay, let's pass. -7. Okay, let's pass the turn, hold up Memory Deluge. Oh no! So we'll go to 8. Probably need both bits of our combo now if we're going to win. Well, we'll take one. We'll take the Harvester as well. Yeah. Okay, let's pop Archfiend of the Dross down. What is this? So you may cast red. Okay, that's potentially problematic. Nothing we could do about it, though, so, let's just hope for a good time. All lands. That was very much the definition of could have been worse. Turns out couldn't have been worse. Okay, we're dead. Yep, did not assemble our combo there. I did fear this might happen. Well, let's take out Thoughtseize. Let's pop in, go for the throat, extinction event, and a duress, I think. Yeah, good enough. Soulscar Mage. Outrageous behaviour. Okay, well, we've got enough removal to keep us happy for a few minutes. Let's play Fable of the Mirror Breaker. Because if you're wondering what you should do on turn 3, the answer is play Fable of the Mirror Breaker. Let's discard. Okay, interesting. So let's Fatal Push that. Pop a Harvester into play. Yeah, that's not exactly the worst, I don't think. So let's bop Chandra. Now let's kill Chandra. Then just pop a land into play. Pass the turn. And we potentially got Reflection Blood Tithe combo going on here, which I'm a big fan of. Though they are, if they're sensible, going to kill our Reflection. Yep. Okay, let's pop a Bone Crusher into play. Pass the turn. Well, they've got lots of gas. They must eventually run out of things to do. Talking of running out of things to do. Well, let's pop Harvester into play. Let's keep up Go for the Throat. Oh, come now. Kind of behaviour is deeply unnecessary. Well, let's kill that. Huh. Our combo pieces seem to have deserted us this game. So that's going to make a 2-2. Land also seems to have deserted us, so let's just play Bone Crusher. Pass the turn for now. Yeah, they are drawing absolute fire. Funny, whenever I try playing mono red, it's a total disaster zone, so good on them. Yeah. Okay, well, let's drop Archfiend onto the battlefield. I think we're just dead anyway, but if they activate Den of the Bugbear, yeah. Ah, well. Yeah, that was pretty rough. They had very good hands. We did not. But yeah, our combo pieces were just missing in action that game. Never mind. I mean, the combo's still great. I think it's a very interesting deck. Certainly worth exploring further. There are probably slightly different builds of it you can make. I've seen one version that's running Corpse Appraiser for a bit of extra card value, and that can go hunting for your bits of the combo. So maybe that's another version you could consider. There are other ways of building this deck. You don't even need the red necessarily. You could build a Demir version, but I quite like this as kind of taking all of the good cards from Rakdos and some other stuff. So yeah, tell me what you think in the comments. Hit those like and subscribe buttons, and I will see you next time. Thank you very much.